And oh boy, what a grid do we have in here for today. On pole position, Matthew Falcon, and not a pole position for Benetton this season. It's been quite a ride for them in qualifying, not so much in the races. Joining him on the first row of the grid is his teammate Johannes van Leer, the current man sitting in P3 in the championship. Down the rest of the grid we have Bethes, Patrick, Tander, Witt, King, Herhold, Rakus, Granville, Sachin, Wells, Kalmar, Blumschein, woeful 14th place for the championship leader. Comedy-poor Kayo, despite having a massive engine blowout in the pits, managed to still qualify. Kudos for him. Brown, Curtis, Material, Flynn, Von Stettin, massive crash in qualifying for him. Got quite beaten up, but he managed to, get checked up, and he's all fine and set to race. Riju, Katzenberg, Murray Kupnik, and John Keefe, the bloody legend, managed to qualify in 26th and qualify the Simtek onto the grid. Then the drivers that DNQ'd for this race is Schäfer, Nutt, Valniak, Agnes, Anderson, and Faulkner, who got taken out by Bethes in qualifying. Both of the LaRousse cars and both of the Pacifics didn't manage to make it into the Grand Prix. With all that done, lads, I think we can go to the start of the Grand Prix. So here we go. The lights are coming on. Lights out and away we go, and it's a good start from Falcon. Van Leer gets a better one. Bethes immediately closes off one of the Ferraris. I think that was Patrick, might have been Tander though. As they all go through turns 1 and 2, chicanes, no contacts, no spins, no crashes. And immediately the top 3 skyrocket away from all the other cars, as you would expect the cars to do so. Witt managed to move some up there, although he set outside of Tander. The Ligier gets through though. The Ferrari for quite a poor start, and that's my car done. Right. No crashes down the other. Granville manages to make up some positions. Rakus drops down to 11. We have Kalmar, Blumschein, and Kayo. Marcus Kayo, what an... Oh, forgot about that thing. Marcus Kayo, what an attack onto Myers Blumschein here. Blumschein is so far not moved backwards, but he hasn't moved forwards either. Yeah, overall, Williams seem to not have any power around the track. Oh, it's free wide into the hairpin. That's going to go well. Still free wide. What on earth is Riju doing here? The Lotus driver certainly wants to make up some positions. Murray onto his teammate and Henry J. Brown. A lot of contact, but luckily no damage. Katzenberg still ahead. Then we have Max Albrecht von Stettin for the Peugeot team. There's a yellow flag. For some reason. Oh, there's a bit of contact through there. There's still a yellow flag. Oh, that's Wells. Yeah. So she's out of the race. The Welsh driver suffers a brake failure. Yeah, first race she even qualified for, and she's out. Peak. Bethes close to Van Leer though, so maybe there is some hope for the Williams team. Yeah, I cannot do anything about that, guys. I'm sorry if, there's issues with the screen share. Bethes not really doing anything, although Witt already dropped down. Tander manages to get his Ferrari back into, a proper position. King onto Witt now. Aggressive attack from the Jordan driver. Alright, I could do something else in a second. King to the inside of Witt now. Sachin also trying to make a move. They're all squabbling into the hairpin. A lot of contact. Sachin gets a bit of a nudge. Both of the McLarens. Oh wait, that's Blumschein with a lot of issues. Now Blumschein is down to 15th. So all the positions he gained are in the bin. Okay, how about this? Tell me if this is better. Alright, there we go. Now Kayo gets a run. Look at Marcus Kayo. Definitely using some of the qualifying pace he had to use. There's a bit of contact. Blumschein is off the track. Jesus. Yeah, Oh, that's dirty onto comedy pool. Look what he... Yeah, he hits into the mid car and then goes off the circuit. What on earth is Tobias Blumschein doing? Something's wrong underneath that helmet. Yeah. I'm not surprised you're trying to close the door. You don't expect to move there anyways. As that's Flynn now moving past material. Aaron Curtis also trying to do something for the Peugeot team. Peugeot not impressed with their pace at all this season, as that is now Van Leer behind Radko Bethes. Van Leer's season not really going so well, considering what it could have been. You know, Bahrain seemed like theirs race, but Williams just absolutely strategically demolished Benetton and any other opponent for that matter. Yeah, Bethes just to the inside in the hairpin. Van Leer onto the outside curbing. You don't want to hit that. And yeah, he's done for now. And Bethes is now on a push for Falcon. This is a crucial race in the early championship fight because Bethes is in direct battle with his teammates, so is Van Leer. But Falcon finished 6th last race, which means he's kind of out of it for now. Anyways, there's Blumschein going for another suicidal dive, this time onto Attila Kalmar. Twitchy. Very twitchy. Certainly. Yeah, I mean, you know, whenever something's not going the way it's supposed to go, when you're the championship leader and you qualify 14th, you're already in the mindset that you have to push this race no matter what. And, you know, once you start going backwards and backwards, you know, all these thoughts, all the rage just gets accumulated in you, and you tend to make more mistakes because you're just unfocused and everything irritates you. So there's Blumschein up into 12, but that's still not even in the points. So, yeah, Williams has a thing to worry about now. Meanwhile, Halil Sahin, and not a good race for the Turkish driver. Yep, unlike his teammate. Cough, cough. Oh, there's a yellow flag. Oh, that's Van... Oh my god. That's Van Leer straight into the wall. Oh dear, what happened? No engine. No engine, no brakes. Yeah, it's a total engine. It's a total car shot off into the hairpin. Yeah, look, the engine is smoking. He has no steering input. He has no brake input, sorry, as well. You can... What the Yeah. It was bad in Bahrain with Falcons qualifying. Now Van Leer is out. Yep. They already had a 21-point gap after Bahrain with their 1 and 2 finish. Now it's just going to be absolutely massive. As Bethes is close to Falcon when it comes to the battle for the lead, so... You know... Benetton might not be in a lead for too long. As Blumschein now chasing down David Granville. Then we have Herhold, Witt and Sahin. Blumschein already in the points, so... yeah. Also, John Keefe still in the race. The Simtek still... yeah, still driving. I wanted to do a bet. How long will the Simtek last in this race? Because there was a test race at Imola and Faulkner qualified for that and he lasted 2 sectors. But as you can see, Keefe has so far lasted full 4 laps, therefore he's so far better than his teammate. Yep. Blumschein to the inside of Granville, and the superiority of the Williams car is starting to kick in as he's just, you know, moving up the ladder. Albeit when you're stuck in traffic, it's quite hard, especially at a street circuit like Adelaide, where overtaking isn't as easy as you might think. Yeah. Ooh, that's a bad line for turn 1 though. Maybe got hit with the DTR off of Herhold's car. As now that's Granville trying to retake the position. Ooh, a bit of contact between the two. The Ligier driver really happy with his performance in round 1, trying to probably repeat that result. But Blumschein is making it quite hard for him, as now Raku's trying to get P10 off of David Granville and Marcus Kayo for McLaren. McLaren, a team that hasn't even done... I don't think McLaren even scored a point in Bahrain. They are absolutely in shambles. Yeah, it's... yeah. It will be like that. It will get bad-handed and will, like, drop off. There's nothing I can do about that. Hairhold now, trying to attack Khalil Sahin. Sahin has not been complaining about the Zaba car, unlike Wells, which has been doing that quite vocally. Hairhold gets past Khalil. Yes, he does. And that allows now Tobias Blumschein to catch up to the Zaba instantly and probably make a move into the final corner hairpin. But yeah, Wells, not good season for her at all. Qualifying in Bahrain went up in flames, quite literally, with the engine catching fire in the pit lane, and now a brake failure without even a lap completed. Yeah. Massive shame for the Welsh driver. Blumschein not really getting past Sahin yet. Trying to find a way. Albeit it's not easy. Seawolf, if you can take over the commentary, I would be thankful. Yep, clean move from Tobias Blumschein. Meanwhile, Radko Betes is stuck in a consistent gap of 1.1 to 1.3 seconds behind Matthew Falcon. Betes doesn't really have to overtake Matthew Falcon yet. Falcon is quite far away in the championship, and you know, Betes only has to gain points on his teammate, and I think that's the most crucial bit. What happened? Oh no, Katzenberg is smoking. That's why he has dropped off so severely in the pace. And we can see now John Keefe even managing to overtake the Minardi. It's really not looking good for the Italian team. As Katzenberg, yeah. Yeah, Katzenberg managed to miraculously qualify his car. The Minardi team said they are struggling on this circuit, and they won't have too much pace on street circuits. As there we go, pit window open, or is that Arkady Kupnik with issues? No, this is pit window open, so pit window opens a lap earlier than lap 9, because pit window is from lap 9 to 21, so Lotus going a bit over that. What happened? Oh! I think that's a gearbox failure. Or an engine shut off. Yeah, no, the engine shut off. Well, the actual explanation for that is because there is no retirement line. The universe... Oh my god. Well, at least he got a bit of a push, at least. Yep. So we have some of the first pitters: Witt, Herhold, Curtis, and Murray. Oh. Right. He just locked up. Too much speed carried into the pit lane. That's shameful. Katzenberg is still driving, by the way. The Finn has stopped on the track. Falcon and Bet has moved past him. Patrick is coming in. The leaders are not coming in just yet. Bloomshine has managed to get past Sahin and Granville. Although he is pitting this lap, so... Alternative strategy for the Bars Bloomshine, mainly probably due to his pushing Kaio and Kalma in decent positions. Finally, McLaren might score points. Then we have Commodity and Matteo, followed by Riju, Vit, Keith. Vit has managed to jump Keith, who hasn't pitted yet. That's sad. As you can see, Katzenberg is still on the race, still smoking away. Patrick and King in the pit lane. Oh my god, look at this. The Simtek is gaining in the slipstream. I can't believe it. So here we go. Pit lane time. Bloomshine just came in. Look at the gap Patrick will have on him. Although, look at Patrick. No, he gets a safe. No, he doesn't. Karma just rear-ends him. Yeah, Karma just rear-ended Patrick. I don't even know what he tried to do there. Was he just like upset with the way he exited the pit lane or something? I don't know. He just drives into the rear of Patrick. Material got very lucky he wasn't swiped in that. Well, Bloomshine has managed to stay ahead of Kaio, but now he's stuck behind Keith. How? I have no idea. John Keith is coming in this lap, so there's the Simtek Dream in the bin. Falcon coming in this lap, same with Betters. There's a yellow flag. I think that's for Katzenberg, whose car's finally given up. Yep. Rest in peace. Katzenberg. Second DNF in a row, and that's Falcon into the wall. There's dust on the track. It's either dust or oil from one of the cars. The race leader's out of the race. It's a double DNF for Benetton. Yeah, Betters now. Yeah. Betters, this is a dream for Williams. But the rest of the field is spitting now, except for Patrick, who's already came in. So Patrick, this is his chance ready to shine. You can see. Yep, go on. Yeah, Patrick is into second, Tanda is in third right now. As that's a wing off of Kalmar, we know why, so really penalised himself here. King now goes into fourth. And oh no, the chaos that we all see with the pit lane exits. Let's go. Let's see what will happen. Hold Bloomshine. Oh, actually, no incidents. Kaio manages to get ahead of Rakus. So the Finn ahead of the McFinn. Curtis ahead of some cars, so that's success for Peugeot right there. Then we have Murray. Keith managed to jump Von Stettin and Okupnik. Yep. John Keith absolutely flying today. Let's see Bloomshine out to the inside of Granville. Rejoined only in 9th, although Granville actually defends. We haven't seen that happen this race as Herhold moved to the inside of Sahin and overtook him. This is insanity. Bloomshine is stuck behind Granville and he just cannot get past him. Betes has a 10-second gap over Patrick, and then we have another massive gap from Patrick to Tanda, and we have another massive gap, and another massive gap, and another massive gap, and then we have this nice little pack. We have battling for P6. Yeah, Blumstein to the inside of Granville finally clears the Ligier, but now has to worry about the Zauber of Sahin and then the Jordan of Herhold. I have to be honest here, Jordan has been surprising me with their pace this season. I know it's just been 2 rounds, but P2 in qualifying in Bahrain and now actually good performance with P7 and 8 in Adelaide. It really makes you think. Blumstein down to the inside of Sahin, that's a very aggressive move, they touch tyres, and it's just not the way to go, Tobias. Yep, as now that's Granville trying to make a move, doesn't manage to do so, and now Blumstein is ahead of the Turkish driver in the Zauber. So, yeah, I think the highest position, realistically, Blumstein can get in this race is 5th. I really don't think it's going to get any higher than that. As then we're going to go on board with the Megaphone car of Rodney Rack, who's trying to overtake all these cars. Kayo, McLaren finally doing something good this season. Ron Dennis has been quite vocal about being quite unhappy with McLaren's performance, as now Kayo to the inside of Granville does not clear. The British driver gets a massive twitch. Rakus immediately goes to his inside, a side by side. It's the Finnish Civil War, but Kayo still reigns atop. Another driver that has been vocal about McLaren's issue was Marcus Kayo, detailing the biggest issue with the car and the team is Peugeot. So, yeah. Not good for McLaren. Oh, that's Murray trying to make a move on Riju. He's stuck behind the Lotus car, and I don't think he's gonna wait too long to make the move. Oh, would you look at that? Keith has already dropped behind Okupnik and von Stettin. Ah, the life of a Simtech. No, I think, well, the car is an issue itself, but, you know. I mean, from pre-season testing, they have been struggling, and, you know, they don't have enough aero to keep up with other teams, possibly. Granville now on the back of Sahindo, the Renault engine really helping the Ligier team this season. Same could be said about Williams. Yes, right. Now we have entered a period of the race where nothing really happens and we wait for the second pit window. Yeah. Yeah, it's so weird, because qualifying, in the later stages of qualifying, with a few minutes to go, it did start to rain. So I suppose we can see the rain coming down in, well, the later part of the race as well. On board with Granville, trying to overtake Sahin. It's not an easy play. It's not an easy track to overtake her, and you can tell. Bettis has extended his gap over Patrick to 13 seconds now. Absolute mad performance from Bettis. I mean, sure, Williams has the superior engine and the superior car, but still, it's not that easy. Kalman Curtis, you can say they're in somewhat of a battle. Region Max Albert von Stettin. There have been a lot of question marks raised around Stettin's just around Stettin after his interview with BBC, and Peugeot have considered, well, not considered, but they have done a lot of talks internally with von Stettin about what on earth he said, and, you know, they started to question themselves, was he the right driver? Yeah, I think that actually motivated him. He's actually pushing the car right now, and you know, he's trying to do something. Obviously, Peugeot this season, they said they don't expect too much, but they were still very, very disappointed with Bahrain performance. So I don't know what they're on about. Oh, would you look at that? Von Stettin actually makes a move stick. Well, not completed yet. Riju is still on his inside. Round the outside, still there. Cleans him. Yeah, I was actually... Yeah, maybe Von Stettin, you know, got a nice shouting talk from Peugeot, got motivated, and is doing quite well. Kaio's still behind Granville. Bloomshine is now catching up to her hold, so there's your action of the race. And then you have Vitt, followed by King, who's catching up to Tanda. So Ferrari might not have the dream double podium they thought they would have due to Tanda's performance. Then you have Patrick in a world of his own, and Bethes just... Bethes. Yeah, you can see how the drivers push through turns 1 and 2 and 3. It's an absolute wild ride in these cars, on board with King. King is coming in this lap. Here we go. Second pit window open. Ding, ding, ding. And Vitt is also coming in. He took a lot of curb on his run. Sahin and Gravel still battling. Gravel might be trying to overcut Sahin, but I'm not sure, considering they run a similar strategy. Kaio is coming in. And I think that's it from the early pitters. Curtis and Kalman not coming in. Murray, don't think he's going to be coming in either. Although he was one of the earlier stoppers. Yes, he's coming in. So Murray is in. Followed by Von Stettin. Kupnik, and yeah, that's all. Yep. Arkady Kupnik has been so far surprising. Overall, Lotus managed to qualify for both of the races this season. And surprising. Yeah, definitely. Kaio defending from Rakus, sorry. As Vitt is into the pit lane, Disney did not crash. Good news for them. Let's see, I think, yeah, King gets the better release. Gets ahead of Vitt. A quick stop at that, it was like 9 seconds something. He rejoins behind his teammate, but different strategies, so he should be fine. Rakus and King. Rakus. Ooh, King was trying to close the door there. Yep. Kaio has rejoined the circuit right now. And look at that. Keith to the outside of Rejo. Tried to do something. Didn't work. Bethes, not even close to coming in. He's close to lapping cars. Patrick is in this lap. Gets it turned in nicely. Yeah. Ooh, look at that curb. Patrick now rejoins behind Bloomshine. So Bloomshine's strategy has been changed because he pit early first. Now he's going for the longer run. He's jumped Patrick. Granville and Sahin still battling. And I think the crashes have calmed down. So maybe it was just dust there or oil spilled that now got cleaned up. Curtis low on fuel coming in. Hold already out. Decent stop. Sahin is coming in this lap. And that's about it. Bethes is absolutely flying. He will most likely lap some cars on this lap. He can already see John Keefe. So, yeah, that's enough. There's Matteo, there's Kalmar. Bethes already has taken out one car in qualifying through here, so should be a bit more cautious. Yeah, as Bethes is coming in this lap. As he does not lap Kalmar, trying to save some fuel. Tanda hasn't came in yet as well, but he's going to come in this lap. Same with Blimshine. Then we have Patrick, Sahin and Granville. Granville's stuck behind the Turkish driver. Not good for him as he's losing time. Said this time and time again. Being stuck behind the car that's pitting just loses you heaps of time. Raku's coming in this lap. And yeah, that's about it. The field is quite spread. Yeah, obviously the engine on the back of those Zauber is a tiny bit worse than the Renault engine, but still competitive. Sahin gets a very good stop. Keith coming in the stop. Let's see the Simtek stop. Oh my god, they actually made it through the pit lane. I can't believe it. Yeah, no, I'm always joking, knowing the historical accuracy and all that, but yeah, Keith doing quite well this race, and you have to give him kudos for that. Better stops I can stop, not the worst, but he doesn't have to worry about anything, really, just about lapped traffic, but that's all. As there is Keith exiting behind Betters. Tanda getting a stop. Bloomshine also in now. If Tanda manages to jump Bloomshine, which he does... Yeah, Bloomshine is on the side of the podium. King would now jump both Granville and Bloomshine. So Williams have done a bit of a mishap. He's ahead of Vet, so I predict my prediction of him finishing 5th of tyres is correct. But still, could have been way better. Yes, it is. Yep. Yeah, I think there will be a few articles about Bloomshine's fall from round 1 grace. And also, it is time for your every race McLaren depression period, as they're outside of the points again. Yeah, they had some pace in preseason testing, you know, because in preseason testing you can't take anything on face value. But Bahrain came in and, oh man, it just did not look good. Yeah, McLaren always, in MMS even, they always have been a team that's been close to the top or at the top itself, so, you know, it hurts, it just hurts. As King is close to Tanda, so yeah, a Ferrari double podium is still at risk, because Erling King, the Norwegian torpedo from Jordan, as he's been called around the paddock, is honestly giving Ferrari hell right now. Yeah, certainly. They got a P2 in qualifying round 1. They have a lot of pace this season overall, and you know, if they manage to now convey that into a very good result, I think Jordan might be a team to look out for as the season moves on, because obviously we will definitely see some upgrades coming after Adelaide. So Jordan so far definitely a team that looks like they might be able to upgrade. Yeah, look at that, he's closing on to Tanda. The gap went from 1 second to just 6/10 and it's going down rapidly. What is happening with Nick Tanda? Yeah, the chassis is something, but the hard engine at the back of the car seems to be helping them a lot. And look at that, yeah, King to the inside of Tanda. Ooh, they're gonna bang wheels. He gets ahead. It's a Jordan in 3rd place. Yep. So, yeah, and look at that. Tanda is losing pace instantly. On board with Bloomshine, and look at that. He's catching up instantly, so as you said, it might be an issue with the Ferrari car because he's losing pace rapidly. And someone who's not losing pace is Radko Betes, 18 seconds of a gap to Patrick now, as Blumschein currently holds the fastest lap of the race. Actually has gone faster than the qualifying pole time. Yeah, but won't that make him at risk of fuel? That's the thingy. Because pushing is one thing, but in these cars, with the fuel consumption and everything and tyre wear, Blumschein might be just overriding the car as well. Let's see now in the slipstream, just look at the power difference between the Ferrari and the Williams. To the inside he goes. Easy does it. 3 laps to go in this race. Oh, Betes is stuck behind the Köpenick and he's not happy about that. Yeah. Yeah, we cannot tell you the team radio. It's quite Radko Betesi, if you get my flow. Yeah, he's not happy whatsoever about the situation. Yeah. If there was a quote we could say, it's get him out of the way in the nicest form possible. Because Betes is losing time here. Look at that. Patrick gained 1.6 seconds due to a Köpenick alone. Well, he is quite far away. If you look at the minimap, Patrick is in the middle of nowhere. Yep, it's fun. King now has to worry about Blumschein. Now 2 laps to go. Will the Jordan hold on to the P3 spot? Oh, look at Tanda. Tanda is already 3 seconds back. Ooh, a bit of a mistake from King. Blumschein gets a better run. No, there's no way he's going to do it into turn 1. And he doesn't. Thanks, Toby. So we go. Maybe into turn 4. No. He's stuck. He's stuck behind the Jordan. That's not good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can tell Blumschein is struggling with overtaking overall. He couldn't overtake in the first stage of the races, and now, well, it's going to be a dive into the hairpin, and it should be an easy overtaking maneuver, and it is. So there we go, the Jordan dream is over. It's a Williams double podium. Boo. I mean, woo. Sorry. Marcus Kayo is still trying to do something to comedy pool, but it looks like McLaren will go for the 2nd race in a row without a single point to their name. I am not favorizing anyone. I am just stating my opinion that, you know, we didn't get a surprise podium. That's all. Final lap, by the way. Yep, definitely. And fresh rubber definitely also helped him. Betes now absolutely flying away, as he would. Yeah. So here we go. Round the final corner, Radko Betes wins his first race of the season and takes the championship lead, or at least I think so. So here we go, Williams wins another race. Ben Patrick, stellar result for Ferrari. Finally back on the podium, thanks to the Scotsman. Then we're going to have Tobias Blumschein manages to climb himself up 11 positions. Discord P3 followed by King, Tanda, Vit, low on fuel, so Vit risked it a bit with his strategy. Harry Herhold here in 7th. Decent result for Jordan overall. Then we're going to have Granville, Sahin again, some more points. And then, oh my god, Kayo and Comedy Paul side by side on the final line. Kayo gets past the German driver. So there you go, that's that. Rakus finishes in 10th. Then we're going to have Kayo, Comedy couldn't manage to hold on. Yep, then we have Kalmar, Material, Curtis, Albrecht von Stettin, and Joseph Murray, who's coming in on the final lap because not enough fuel in the car. Yep. Wait, will Kupnik actually jump Murray? No, he won't. Okay. Oh, I was scared for that. Right, Boomshine with the fastest lap. And there's your race winner. Radko Betters actually managed to make it into P8. And oh my god, guys, John Keefe finished the Grand Prix. Right, thank you so much for watching this race. Next round will be the German Grand Prix at Hockenheimring and MMS Classic. Pretty much, so be sure to watch that. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to be safe on the roads and wear your seatbelt. And bye-bye. And see you in Germany.